Hey guys, it's RCK, and I'm glad to have you back here again for our next episode of our Pangea game. This is going to be turn 34, 35, 36, if I'm not mistaken. Here we've traded Calum for some gems. We've also sent some gems to Atlantis. The 5 nature gems from Rus is us sharing the Mother Oak global that is currently up right now. We have a lot of battles here to look at, of course. We're still in our war with Yom. We see Calum fighting Niflheim at this point. Not a whole else going on. We see one of our scouts were found by Mikland, and Independence attacked Baratos but lost. Okay, so we raided with 6 white centaurs, the same as usual. Been very consistent with it. I mean, we don't necessarily have to watch this. All the unit has on him, on the hero, or the commander has on, is a frost brand. Of course, the white centaurs do a great job at taking care of barbarians and taking any losses. We see Niflheim fighting Calum here, and interestingly enough, let's see. So they have a lot of 229. I see some rating back here. I think at this point, well, he's in his cap circle. We've been seeing a lot of back and forth with Calum and Niflheim. Really surprised Calum not being able to take the upper hand at this point. Really due to the fact of all the giants having lacking shock resistance here, or having shock vulnerability or susceptibility. Because honestly, I just think some air elementals will clear this up for him. Not really sure what he went for otherwise as far as research goes, but we have seen a lot of back and forth over there for sure. And of course, we see some just mostly mages here. Why so many mages? Brave Sword, 2 gems, no gems, no gems. Interesting. Huh. Very risky for sure there. I mean, that's a lot of mages to kind of put at risk for sure. Where the fuck was that at? Right there. Especially your cap only. Maybe they were trying to go after a Jarl. Possibly, I guess. Still. Here we have a Dione raiding us, and where is this one at? This one's here in between kind of both of our... No, this is north of my cap here. We had another one raid at 225, and we're following him with a thug that can take out anything he puts in there. We had one raid 222 here, and we're going to go ahead and send over a decent amount of units, or thug killers, Dione killers, in order to take him out here. I can only assume he's going to hit 216. Other than that, where are you moving to? Are you moving 237, possibly building a fort there? Or this army might be moving just to take these 2 forts over here. That may be why they're moving to the left. There's also a good chance that this Dione here could be trying to run away, either hitting 214, 253, or 237, so we might be able to catch him on that. Let's look at some of the other battle reports. Maenads lost here, not really that important. Another Dione. Now, where is this one? That was the one at 222, okay. And we can kind of tell that they are out of money because all the provinces, of course, that they've taken, that we've taken back, big 1, 2, 3, 4, they have not put PD in at this point. I can only assume they're out of cash because they lost their capital. The other 2 forts are under siege. Those Dione are not cheap at all. It seems to be 1 PD versus the air elemental. 2 thugs taking out the villains, no problem. Another Dione here taking out our PD. Where's that one? 3 more Dione, never mind. So 3 more Dione taken out of RPD, of course. There's one in 240. We could catch that one as well with this army that's moving in. There's one here at 158. Now this is really out of the way for him, and it looks like we have prepared 6 thugs at 169 to see if we can take him out there. We're also moving someone in to take that province back. We're taking all of them as they go, so he's in a really odd spot. Because as soon as we take both of these forts, there very well could still be Dione still moving around. But if they hit a fort and he has no other province left because we're taking them as he takes them, or we're taking them as he leaves them, he could kill himself if he has no other province. So he will run the risk of that here in a few turns. Did we check that last one? Yeah, the last one's right here at 226. Alright, so that's all that. We got a couple of bad events here. Taking some more money, loses population, getting more unrest. More unrest. No, that one's actually lost unrest on that one, so that was nice. So we gained 5 unrest and lost 16. Okay. Start to destroy the walls. They're at moderate damage. Need more men. Ward Pillar is repairing faster than we can siege it. And it looks like Ulm is dead, so looks like Micklin has finally taken out or Ulm, or someone else has taken out his last province there. So that's interesting. So we see a fairly large Micklin here at this point, having 2 caps himself. Us looking at 3 caps. We are definitely probably the largest player at the moment. We see Atlantis having 2. Who else? TNN having 2. They have TNN and Vanheim. And that's it. Okay, so that was turn 34. Already kind of talked about the movement that we currently had going on. Of course, the gem income doesn't really show very well since we have a lot of provinces that are being taken back and forth. So we'll have to check that out after a couple turns, seeing if we can take these last 2 here and take care of the rest of these Dione that are moving around. We got a satyr. Well, no, we got a harpy here. Are we making any extra harpies? We should be somewhere. We only have 1 gold left, so probably not. We're making as many mages. Like, we're not even recruiting out of these forts down here. Only 1 of them. That's to make more shamans. We're recruiting out of both of these. Making more pans and white centaurs. What are we making here? Just a hierophant. I guess just to kind of ensure that we can get more thugs in this area here. Nothing going on there. So yeah, we definitely need to get this raiding under control. Take these last 2 forts, hopefully, and we do have a throne here. Throne of 2nd age, giving us less troops plus 1 strength. Not bad. Little raiding group moving on top of 209 if he decides to break siege. We have Black Harpies moving on to 169 to siege down that citadel. And then it looks like probably Minads. Yep. All the Minads. There's Minads going to 169 and to 198 to kind of help start sieging. But yeah, we definitely do need more just stuff in this direction here. That's why our army's moving in our direction, yeah. And we do have 3 thugs staying in 131. Whether if he decides to bring the Dione in 225 over or the one in 226. But I assume this 226 is going to move in this direction. And then this one possibly going here. Or maybe meeting up at 242 with the other Dione. Or I could see him going 248 and 256 and kind of having these 3 areas, but we will take that middle one back regardless. So yeah, that's what we have going on. So let's go check out turn 35. There we go. Okay. So, of course, we got our 5 nature gems from Roos. Now taking control of the province. Met no resistance. That happened 3 more times. We had a battle here, so the White Centaur Warriors were not able to take care of that Dione there. Wonder. So actually, this guy here decided not to move from the looks of it, because I remember this desert province. Yeah, so he didn't move at all, which is interesting, but it is what it is. So instead of going to hit these 2 forts, we're instead going to move to 214. At that point, pressure 198 in maybe this Dione, trying to move to liberate 198. Those are my ideas around it. We're preaching at this moment. So none of his Dione moves. I don't know if he actually stalled that turn or not. He very well could have. And this game wasn't on a bot, so I couldn't tell you if he did or he didn't, or I couldn't have checked. Mount King. Interesting. So it looks like no, he had to have done his turn that turn, because he moved what was in 222 over to 216, because we figured that was the only place he had to move, and his Dione there was killed. We'll watch that battle. So I guess a semi-stall, or he decided, okay, he's going to kill some of these commanders that are following behind his Dione. So at least we got another Dione kill, so that's 1 more out of the way. Of course, we know they cannot hold up to our White Centaurs. There we go. Alright. This one moved as well. Is that one? Yeah, it's that one. Yeah. Yep, that's exactly what happened. So, there was one here. So, most of them moved. The only one that didn't move was that one right here. This was the one we predicted would happen. We figured that he was going to move from here to here. This one was going to move from here to here. We would take this middle province. So now this middle province here, I can only assume he's going to go to 232, because he hasn't moved on any other forts yet up until this point. We're moving a commander over to take 222. We're moving the kind of hit squad, or the thug squad, up to 232. So yeah, we should have had somebody move in that direction, but I was like, I don't know, there's a good chance he might double back around. We should have put 1 PD here too. But he also could very well have gone for 231. And we have a fair few thugs there, so we wouldn't have to worry too much. Those Atlanteans as well do pretty good damage, so they'd be able to take care of them too. Okay, so not a whole lot else going on. We are making some more mages this turn, though. Some of those forts down there are now making them. Also, hopefully soon we can get some site searchers out and search all this here for nature. It looks like he's done a fairly good job at death and earth and fire somewhat. But yeah, we definitely need to get this all searched for nature, get our nature gem going, or nature gem income even higher than it currently is. So let's go and check out. Actually, how's our research coming along? 480, not terrible. I mean, it's turned 35, but we do have 3 capitals. So, sure, our research isn't top tier. We're probably not number 1 in research, but we definitely are the largest nation, more than likely also having the largest gem income. So yeah, things are looking kind of well on that end. Of course, we kind of knew that since we didn't even recruit anyone or have them even researching on our first full year, we knew our research was kind of going to be behind. But that was okay, because we can kind of ride the backs of those white centaurs and our thugs and our dryads. Well, dryads are more later, But just the fact of our sacreds are so strong for a good amount of the time in this game, and then catch back up on research after that. So things are looking up from there. So it's turn 35. Let's go check out turn 36. Okay, 5 nitrogen from Rus. Enchantment level 6 is completed. Not bad. Taking control. Good. We see TNN attacking Rus, interestingly enough. And we'll see what he has going on here. A City Lord. Diplo's dumb. Interesting. Great with a great sword of sharpness. So we see he has enchantment 5, being Horde of Skeletons. Rus anyway. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's no good. Alright, so Dione taking out, unfortunately, seems to be a group of our thugs. Hold on. Was it a group of thugs? Possibly. Thought maybe he was going to go and try to hit that throne there. So he moved him over. Moved another thug. I don't remember if those thugs were necessarily built for Dione combat, since they don't have great swords on them. But it'll be okay. So yeah, we have decided to move south and hit 198. Go ahead and storm that, get that taken care of. Then move west to take out those 2 citadels. We have Dione here that was in the desert, moved over to 246. We're going to keep following him. We are going to move some thugs over to 253. So other units are going to move to 224. What happened to that one? So we had, from what I assume, both that Dione move onto that fort. Nope, just one Dione. Where the fuck did the other one go? I have no clue. Barbarians here. Too bad. So moving our white centaurs over to 223. Moving these thugs. These other thugs. What else do we have? Not really a whole lot. 5 thugs. We should be okay. Moving patrolling onto the cap as well, just in case if he decides to go for the cap. And another set of 3 moving to 225. So if he moves in this direction, other than 248, we should catch him. Moving to this Dryad Mother could very well start site searching. Well, she's setting a cast. Nothing. We are recruiting out of all of our forts now, except for 162. We need to look at taking 156 fairly soon. I mean, Machaca does have a force here at 116. Very well could be going for 156. If not, we do need to take that. Making some dryads now. Yeah, we are starting a couple dryads, aren't we? Yep. Okay, cool. So yeah, just kind of moving stuff around to kind of anticipate where he's going to go. There's only 3 Dione left. That's the only thing we have. Of course, I don't think there's any in these forts here just because he hasn't broken siege or tried to yet. It's probably just chaff and whatnot in there. Maybe a couple mages, but shouldn't be a whole lot. So that's turn 36, guys. I hope you enjoyed. We are up to 559 research now. Not too bad. Not too bad. Of course, we are making mages fairly quickly. What did we want at enchantment 8? Mass regen? Probably. Serpent's Blessing helps. Relief. We can also cast Relief now. We can also cast Grip of Winter now. You have to remember, we are Cold 3 Nation. We did change to Cold 3. We took that income penalty on the chance that we might be able to catch somebody with Grip of Winter. Of course, level 9 having that Gift of Nature's Bounty, eventually we'll have to go for that. Also, Gaia's Blessing isn't too bad. Definitely something that is easy for us to cast in Pangea, of course. Okay, so that's what we have going on, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.